Well, boys, we are back with another video. We've moved into the chambers. We're on the second floor, and I'm all alone in this zone, so I have taken on every spawn that I can find on the second floor, and I'm just walking through them. And so the first one to show up is the Skysearer. The placeholders are these Sky Sentries. There are three of them, but there's two that I'm aware of, and that's this one over here that I think is a roamer. I think he moves because I don't see him all the time. And then this guy up here that is a static, and he's in front of this area where you can go up this ramp to clear out some more placeholders for a different boss. So he's up there, and he's a static spawn point. So what I'll do is I'll clear out the repairer up here, waiting for the name to spawn, and then I'll come sit right here and watch. This time the boss showed up. Yeah, so see, there's the roamer. Sky Sentry roamer. This guy has a dot, but EQResources says it's like only takes effect when your health is low. So I don't know what that means. Or maybe, well, I mean, that's what it says. I just don't know. I guess you have to be at a certain health percentage for it to start doing damage to you. That's a new mechanic for me as a solo player. I don't know if that's ever been used in a raid or a group mission, but yeah, that's interesting. So I will send out Big Jobber and throw him at the bus and just stay back, try to avoid that dot. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Just about got robes back up, 4 seconds. Intensity is up. If things get a little wacky, I'll throw a dragon rune on, but not worried about it. I think we're going to be just fine. There shouldn't be any ads. Everything should be cool. So we will load up wounds with a tap, and then we'll do the fight with the tap, just in case. But again, I don't think anything's going to happen. So pull out Big Jobber, we'll debuff, and then we'll start everything we need to start. So here goes Jobber. He's out. We're in range. I hope we're out of range of him. I would spin him, but I'm worried pushing him. You know, I'm just going to do it. Okay, yeah, he didn't get pushed too far. Actually, didn't get pushed at all. He's still facing me. I'm not going to chance it anymore. With the description of that dot where it kicks in at low health, I'm just gonna go at it and see. I don't want to push him so far that we get an ad. And I feel like when you're at this range where you can't see their name, that's good enough. So there's the first burn. Silence on, robes is on. We've just got to get the rundown, and then once we get a blink, this thing's dead. Now I'm going to probably go ahead and just toss out. We are out of range for that. And getting an extra 100,000 DPS is not worth it. So I saw Jobber drop into the 60s, which is really no big deal because we're about to run Spire, which will buff Jobber. A little ahead, should be getting a blink, or not. So there it is finally. So I will prep and burn. We'll start laying this down. Really bad, 700,000, jumped up to 850 just like that. Let's get this thing dead. Just about at the ramp. There's 1,500 now. And down to 26%. I mean, this thing's dead. So again, it's been the story of the expansion, boys. Stay out of range. Stay away if you can. It's just easier than having to deal with Siri taking damage, with you taking damage. Jobber has proven time and time again that he can tank all these bosses. So stay out of range, put on the dots, and they just keep dying. Not bad, boys. That's a lot of drops. A lot of that is just Hero Forge junk, but hey, that's cool. Let me buff up Big Jobber and put him aside. We'll see what we have here. Collectible. Junk, 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 junk. A face. Again, this is what we just talked about in the Spire. It's probably got more hit points, less stats. The problem is right here with the range. It only increases by 27%. Memory Forge is 35%. So we're not going to get the benefit of those stats. That's disappointing. We'll pick it up for tribute. Boys, whoops. I'm not one for Heroes Forge items. Let's see what this one looks like. That looks absolutely stupid. I really don't understand what the deal is with the epaulets, the shoulder pads on all these robe designs. I just don't get it. I don't get it, boys. But anyway, what I do get is another boss killed. Again, the placeholders are Sky Sentries. There's a static one that hangs up high. It's definitely the one you want to camp because you can just send your pet from back here and not have to worry about any ads. Once the name showed up, you saw the fight. Stay out of range. I don't know what that dot does, and I'm never going to know because I've killed this thing once and that's all I need. That's it, boys. Question, comments, put them below. Anything you guys might need for the Skysearer, happy to answer. But the way I phrase a lot of these, get out of range, send Jobber, lay on your dots, and they die. It doesn't matter if they're your standard 400 or if you're over the top 1 billion. We've got the toolkit to knock these things down. So boys, hope this video helps you guys with your camp. I'll see you all in the next one.